Welcome to Montana Matters. We're joined by Jared McDermott. He is the co-owner of LP Anderson Point S Tire and Auto Service, and it's always great to have you on the show, Jared. Good to see you back today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we're talking today about summer road trip preparation. A lot of people are heading out for these fun summer trips. What are some things that we need to know before we hit the road?
Well, it's that time of year where we're in the middle of summer and everyone's wanting to take those trips before school starts again. And so getting your vehicle ready before you go on those trips is really important and can really save you a lot of time and money when you're out on the road. And during the summertime, we see a lot of people traveling through that run into problems and of course come into our shop to get fixed. And some of them are just due to bad luck, like you hit something in the road and blow a tire, but a lot of the problems that we see are very preventable with some basic maintenance and inspection done before you leave on a trip.
Okay, so what are some of these top things that people need to check as far as maintenance and just being prepared?
Well, it's pretty basic. It starts, of course, with inspecting tires, making sure that they're not old and weather checked, make sure that the tread is in good condition, make sure that the pressure is correct. That's the number one thing, really, is just checking tire pressure. It's something so easy to overlook. In addition to that, checking the condition of belts and hoses, making sure the cooling system is working correctly. Those are all really important things, and problems can arise with those when you're out on the road more frequently than when you're just driving, say, to work, because you're only driving a few minutes to work every day. It's not putting a lot of stress on your vehicle, but when you go on a road trip, think about what you do. You load it down really heavy with all your baggage, you load it full of people, and then you're driving at highway speed in really hot weather. And all those conditions put a lot more stress on the vehicle, and that's when you see those problems start to pop up.
Okay, so with some of the newer cars that people have, this may seem pretty basic, but do we need to check tire pressure at the tire, or do our cars just tell us these things?
You really need to check it. Well, all vehicles now have tire pressure monitoring systems, which are really good for telling you if you have an issue with the tire, but a common misconception is that you don't need to check your tire pressure when you have one of those. They only tell you, most of them only tell you when there's a problem. They don't all give you an actual pressure indication. So checking your tire pressure with the gauge the old-fashioned way is really the best way. Okay,
that is good to know. What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
Well, you can stop by either one of our locations, either on Montana Avenue or on the West End right off Shiloh and Grand. You can come in anytime. If you're getting ready to go on a trip, we do free inspections, and we'll check the condition of all your belts and okay, and battery and underhood components. We'll check your tire pressure for you anytime. If you're in need of tires, of course, we keep everything in stock and no appointments needed, so we can get you in and out and back on the road quickly to get out there on vacation.
Right, and that is true. I just recently got a new set of tires at the downtown location, and they were great. Your team is amazing.
Thank you.
You get people in and out right away. Okay, well, any other tips for the summer that people should know about?
The best tip is don't wait till the very last minute. You know, when you that way, if there's an issue that we find that you need to get taken care of, or if you find an issue yourself, if you're inspecting things, you can get that taken care of and not make it a last-minute time crunch when you're trying to pack up and hit the road.
Okay, all right, Jared. Well, thank you so much for the great info. For more information, you can stop by either of their locations on the West End or downtown. You can give them a phone call or visit their website. Show, visit Avitas Group's website.